Today, an NFC battle in store for us. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears. Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, and his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Give to Williams from the gun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. You know, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Dak to the air here. Screen here for Williams. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Prescott to throw here, 3rd and 2. And it's caught. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. They have gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We just got to take better care of it.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Play is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Take that fumble away, and the officials overturn the call and say he was down. They'll keep this drive moving and come to line for 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Now it's Prescott again. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bears' 21-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. Prescott to throw once more. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jermaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears get the football on the first turnover of the contest. So what happened there, partner? It looked like he found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Williams starting with a pass here. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Gun. Here's Williams. He completes it in traffic. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, 3rd down. They kick the running back in motion. 3rd down. Here's Williams. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. Dallas sending its offense out for the 2nd time this game. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular
Yep.
right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan. Another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. And really create some indecision now defensively.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Dak now from the gun. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
This game, Kate, that's his domain. He is prepared to reign over it with an iron fist. Not going to give his assignment any space and play tight man-to-man coverage. He knocks it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun is Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have 2nd down and 5. That's caught by Williams. That's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field. They were all over that check down, ready to turn it into a negative play.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Dak throwing again. He lost it deep left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact separated man from ball.
Cowboys putting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. He's got it. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Bears offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Chicago first down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
He's going to run here. Kyle Manunga. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here's Williams. And that's got it left side. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
No kicker out there, so instead of a 46-yard field goal effort, they're going for it. Williams throwing on fourth. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Javonte Williams out of the backfield. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. That's a nice running there. Gets him 8. 3rd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. And it's the Cowboys. With it, 3rd and 2. To throw is Prescott. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
1st down, Cowboys.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 now. Prescott set to pass. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
17-yard line.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Prescott will look to throw. That one connects. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Oh, that's got it. Look at the power. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys get their first point to this game just before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Aubrey now to kick this one away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
Real cool. Maybe you on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions been a lot of.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Working from the gun, Williams. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
It's second and inches. At the 45-yard line.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's second and inches. Back to throw it. He keeps it and takes off. And Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and crew, thrilled to be with you from the Orlando studios at EA Sports, and we'll keep this one short and sweet. Just one touchdown on the board so far, 7-0 at the half. Will the offenses pick it back up? To find out, let's rejoin our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here comes the offense for the Bears to begin the second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. It's taken in by Roman Dunze. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's good for the Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's all the way across midfield down to inside that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. It's Kenny Clark on the tackle.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. On play action, Williams. Hits his target. That's Durham Smythe. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
That's good for another Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Bears cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. Now Kylo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Buckets, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Now Dak to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Swift to start the drive. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
And the Bears first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First down, Williams to throw. That's into the hands of Moore. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Off the play fake, Williams. Escapes the pocket. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for the Bears. First down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Williams from the gun. Down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Another try following the sack. That's completed right side. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Running for it, it's Swift. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Just short on 3rd down. No gain on the run. And now what will they do on 4th? After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. This, 42 yards from the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Going left side, Williams with it. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten to a first, but sure, nice little run. This is at the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Another run for Williams. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb, and that leaves them with 4th and 5.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Chicago getting set to take the field down. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the 2nd half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every 1st down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
They've got 1st down from the 31. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
For a Chicago
I think it's so easy for us up here in the booth or sitting on the couch watching at home wondering, how do those guys fall for that misdirection? But on the field, that play happens so fast and the execution so high for that offense to get a big-time run.
Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
After the sack could really use a big play here on second down. It's 2nd and 15. Trying again, following the sack. Finds the in route complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Looking to throw. Flying along the sideline, just need an official ruling, and they say catch. Great play. It's a gain of 12 there, and that's good for a Bears first down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness. Okay, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Again, it's Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth. So timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. Third down coming. He'll throw it. Stays in the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And a well-placed kick here. Not quite on the goal line, but they're pinned deep at their own 10. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Dak. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Cowboys down by only 3. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He's back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bears is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
So close to getting off the field. The 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, sit on the bench, to get their breath. Now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
Steps up, and he's running with it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. So they call a timeout. So that is their final one. And with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it or do they just kick it now? So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. This one from an even 40 yards out. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This one from an even 40 yards out. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they have tied this game.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Back to throw. He puts some air under it, deep down the middle. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. That's no way to end a game, right, Brock? Can't have an offensive penalty on the final play. So an untimed down coming up. The kick is good. He got it. And the 3rd time he puts it through will be the charm. They won it. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.